I'm Jeff Myers, and welcome to Elgin Today. On this edition, Elgin Councilmember Corey Dixon, along with Terrence Duke Seward of Duke's Blues and Barbecue, tell us all about this month's back-to-school barbecue at Wing Park. Elgin Today talks with the Elgin artist that unveiled the official button and poster for September's Elgin Fringe Festival. We had the opportunity to speak with members of the bike racing community from all over the country and Canada as part of Elgin's Dennis Joers Memorial Bike Race in July. On the Mayor David Captain segment for August, the guest is the Downtown Neighborhood Association Executive Director, Jennifer Fucala. And we went to the Elgin Sports Complex to what they call the Hill for BMX excitement and action. We'll have these stories and more on this edition of Elgin Today. Hey, we're right here in this segment. We're at Wing Park. Corey Dixon is with us.
Yes.
You know, August means one thing for us. Almost back to school.
August is the fourth annual Elgin Back to School Barbecue Bash. You hear me?
At Wing.
Fourth annual. I can't believe it's 4 years so far.
Tremendous. You had tremendous success. Tell us about this year's event.
This event is going to be classic. We're going to continue to do what we've been doing thus far. We have great food, great music, great business partners, great nonprofits coming out. We have school supplies, we have backpacks. We're just continuing to roll. So
What's the time on August 14th?
12 to 4 p.m. 12 to 4 p.m. You can show up early, but you're going to have to leave on time because we're going to have to clean the park. Just an FYI.
Get here early, we almost should, because you get quite a line right off the bat.
Yeah, we do.
What's your list of giveaways?
Man, we have backpacks, we have school supplies, we also have food, and now I need to announce our new partner. We have Duke's Barbecue. And here's the man right here.
Duke, congratulations on this.
Thank you.
Welcome to this great event. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Duke Seward, the owner of Duke's Blues and Barbecue, located in downtown Dundee with food trucks. We're 112 Railroad Street. I was happy when Mr. Dixon shot me over a call and an email. One of our mutual friends kind of connected us.
That's right.
And yeah, I'm just happy to kind of do the event.
Wonderful.
We love to get back and do stuff, and I think it's cool to kind of do something with Elgin.
Duke's specialty is what? He's great with ribs, isn't he? Something
Yeah,
like
that's right. You know, he has a list and rundown of everything they're just going to do.
What are you serving on August 14th? I want to
So
know.
August 14th, we're gonna serve up some pulled pork, some rib tips, some baked beans, some coleslaw, and also be doing some pulled chicken for those people who do not like pork.
Oh my, it's great. That's a great
Yeah.
venue.
And what we should mention is that
I'm sorry, and some hot dogs too.
and
It
hot
never
dogs.
stops.
And hot
Yeah.
dogs. Well, everyone likes a good
Everybody
hot dog,
likes a good
right?
hot
But
dog.
what I should mention is that nothing has changed with the event in that it's still free of cost. No cost for the backpacks, the school supplies, the food, or the entertainment.
Right.
Completely free to the entire community. So everyone, come on out. It's going to be a great time.
August 14th,
Great
that time again?
12 to 4 p.m.
And over the years, you had great
Okay.
success with it. So we're going to get out of here. Duke, anything else? Can we get some pulled pork from you?
Of
Pull
course,
out of
you
your
can.
pocket?
No doubt about it. Hey, man.
Corey, congratulations. This has been a great community event. Look at that
Thank
camera
you.
and be proud of that
Thank
right
you.
there.
You know.
And we'll see everybody on August 14th
Indeed.
right here at Wing Park.
No doubt. Smoke
Absolutely.
brisket, not drugs.
Hey, in this segment, we're talking with Mari Holden, an Olympian medalist you are. You won the silver back in the 2000 games, and you're here in Elgin.
I'm so excited to be in Elgin today. We're having a great time out here.
With our great bicycle adventure, you've been teaching the kids safety and ability to weave and everything, haven't you?
Yeah, we have a program at USA Cycling called Let's Ride. And basically this morning we gave away 125 bikes to kids in the community with free bikes for kids. And so that was a great start to the day. And then this afternoon we're doing a bicycle rodeo, which is basic bicycle skills and safety for our kids.
You're still very much involved in the Olympic world, aren't you? You're in Colorado Springs. What's your duty there?
I have a role called community director, so I'm in charge of putting together this new program, getting out into the grassroots, into all the racing across the country, and getting more kids on bikes.
She whispered to me that there's going to be a couple of future Olympians right here today.
Yeah, well, basically, you've seen a couple of them out here already. It's so funny because they get on those bikes and they just take off, and we have to just kind of try and corral them and teach them some skills so that they can be safe out there.
Great, don't they?
Oh, they look awesome. And the most important thing is they're having fun. And so they're out there having fun. They're being healthy. They're learning how to ride their bikes, and we're giving them helmets, and we've given away bikes. And so hopefully we're creating a whole new crew of lifelong cyclists.
Congratulations. How'd you get our Elgin connection? How'd you know to come to Elgin?
Well, because this bike race is here, Intelligentsia.
Did we say more?
You don't need to say more. It's one of the biggest races in the country, and we're excited to be associated with them and be out here in the community giving away bikes. Hopefully we grow it next year.
Dennis Joers Memorial Bike Race in Elgin. And you are from where, my dear?
Philadelphia.
And what's your name?
Fina.
You brought your whole team here today. Now tell me what they thought of our run here in Elgin.
They loved it, and they don't race yet until 5 o'clock.
But they had that practice race and they really enjoyed
They
it?
did a pre-ride. They're excited about the course. They were here a couple years ago, and they remember it, and they love it. I think it's in reverse this year, so yeah, they're ready to go at it.
The Dennis George Memorial Race 2 years ago brought you back again this year. It was so much fun. Is that right?
Correct.
Wonderful. Now, how much you got 2 bikers? Is that right?
We have 3 today.
3?
We did have 4. One went home this morning.
Wow.
We have 5 total.
Wow. You're on the circuit throughout Chicagoland, but a lot of trips all over, aren't you?
That's true. Yeah, every race has been in a different city or suburb of Chicago.
But you know nothing when we look at that camera. Nothing compares to the Elgin run. It doesn't.
That's what I hear.
I like your spirit. How long have you been involved in this? You're the team owner, did I say that?
I'm the team owner, and I am the owner and director of operations for the Philly Bike Expo.
All right.
And the Philly Bike Expo sponsors a women's elite road team.
Wonderful. Is bicycling popular in Philly?
Very much so.
Like the Philly steak and stuff like that? Philly charm and the Phillies?
Yeah, cycling. We have a huge cycling culture in Philly.
Wonderful.
Yeah, everything from mountain biking to track, everything.
A lot of equipment comes with you, does it not?
That is true.
All right. I don't know if I caught your name. Your name again was?
Bina.
Bina. What's your last name?
Belinky.
Bina. Oh, well, there's a BB for short. But you didn't make that name up for racing, probably, did you?
I didn't, but it's a good one, right?
All right. Well, you heard it. Bina knows best. She loves Elgin, don't you?
I do.
Dennis George Memorial Bike Race. We'll say so long to Bina. Hey, we're excited for this segment. We are going to introduce here Elgin Fringe Festival coming our way in September. Carrie Lou, you have the button and poster we're revealing, so we'll hold that up a little bit, but we're going to make sure that we're seeing that. Tell me how this was created, and you're a great artist, aren't you?
Oh, thank you. Well, I have a little one-woman studio here in Elgin, and I create art about and for Elgin. And so the Fringe Festival contacted me to help them out with the art for this year's festival.
You love Elgin buildings and showcase, because I've seen your one-woman showcase there, and this is great. What building is this in your mind that we're seeing here?
You know what? This is just representational of one of our downtown buildings. One of the places that the festival takes place, you know, you see a variety of different performances. So
that's great. Again, we were right here. We were at Elgin. We're at the farm, the market here, of course, the Elgin Downtown Farmers Market, and that's where this was released on this date. So we're excited about that. It's the poster and the button as well.
Yes.
So, and you worked hard on that. You moved to town in 2009, didn't you?
I did. Yep. My husband and I moved here from Hoffman Estates, and we've lived here since.
You love Elgin?
Oh my goodness, yes.
And artistically you love Elgin, we know that.
Absolutely.
And where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Hanover Park. So I've been in the area for my whole life.
We have the t-shirt. Can we showcase the t-shirt? Angel, our little lady here, showcase. Now look at that, Angel. Angel, you're proud to wear the Fringe Festival t-shirt, aren't you?
I am.
And you're right here at the market all the time, every Friday, aren't you?
I am with Bluff City Gardens. We do spring rolls, and I'm here with Sport and More, and we do mushrooms as well.
We're delighted to have you here. It's a wonderful showcase here in Elgin, isn't it?
It is.
Making sure Jeremy's getting a good look at that Fringe Festival t-shirt. Congratulations. The Price is Right might hire you now.
Oh,
you're a wonderful model.
fantastic.
All right, we'll see you a little bit later. Come on back over here, Jerry, because that's wonderful. We use everybody if they're here at the market. We will use them. We're so delighted. Anything else we should know? What's the dates for the Fringe?
Okay, so the Fringe Festival is September 3rd through the 12th. Family Fringe is on the 4th, so bring your families down. They have a lot of different stuff for the kids, and it's just a really good time. And it's also virtual and in person. So you can see the virtual element of this too. So whatever your comfortability is, join us.
Well said. Well, we're delighted that you do such great work, and thanks for choosing Elgin to be your artistic endeavor.
Oh, thank you.
We have more buildings too. You can do a lot more.
There are quite a few, so I have my work cut out for me. Also, I wanted to mention you can go to elginfringefestival.com to learn more, or check them out on Instagram at Elgin Fringe, and hashtag EFFIT, EFFIT.
It's September, folks. Don't miss that. It was a visual last year, but now it's in person again this year in both ways. So let's go out of this. Let's say 3, 2, 1, Elgin Fringe Festival. 3, 2, 1,
Elgin Fringe Festival.
Month of August it is. It's time for our segment with Mayor David. Captain Mayor, we're inside. It's a
Good morning,
wonderful
Jeff.
day.
We are. Beautiful day outside, but we're inside today. A little cooler.
You have got a great concept for us today, don't you?
We do. We're going to talk to Jennifer Ficala from the Downtown Neighborhood Association. We're going to talk about attracting businesses to Elgin and what the DNA does and what she does to do that and make that happen.
Wonderful. Well, Jennifer, we welcome you. You're perfect to talk about downtown for us.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here with you and the mayor this morning.
Mayor, you're talking about with Jennifer that they had a recent meeting, gathering that
Yes.
lists some things.
And looked at, talked a little bit about what they thought the vision for downtown is and the businesses that they would need to attract to make it become a more livable, let's call it a more livable space.
Wonderful. And you've been executive director for 4 years now, so
Yes.
you're ready. And you had a meeting in July that really focused on what we need downtown.
Yes, we confirmed a priority list of businesses that we think would add to the environment of downtown, add to the livability, as the mayor said. And also, we did this with public input. We had a survey asking the public what their feelings and opinions were, and so all of that information went into consideration in creating this priority list.
Wonderful. And Mayor, you said there's a top 3 that we know. Is that right?
There are, and they've made a decision as to what the direction they want to go, and it's Jennifer can explain why they picked those and what they're looking at.
All right, the top 3.
Sure. So that would be a marijuana dispensary, a cannabis dispensary, a corner market type grocery establishment where people can get essential items downtown, especially since we have more people living downtown. And we are continuing to search for a brewery in addition to other types of food and beverage concepts that are not already represented downtown.
You like all those ideas, don't you, Mayor?
I do, and the world's changed a lot, and one of the things when you talk about a market that people can buy just the things they need for day to day, many of those in many neighborhoods are now filled by Walgreens and places like that, and that's something else that downtown may need is a shop like that as well to
It's almost a throwback to
provide the needs when people get a stomachache at 2:00 in the morning. They have a place
It's
to
a
go.
very good point. Yeah, somebody needs an Advil at some point.
Exactly.
Is that a personal story there?
Probably.
Yeah. And it's almost
Somewhere
like
in my history, it probably was. Yeah.
it's a throwback almost to the mom and pop grocery store, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, just essential items, convenience type options. Somebody needs, bottled beverages during the day or, an ingredient and a recipe they're making. They don't have to get in their car, go drive out of the neighborhood. They can just walk down the block and grab those essential items.
Wonderful. The brewery is a good concept. Remember, we've had kind of downtown brewery.
Right. There has been one. Prairie Rock was that a number of years ago.
They crank out their own brew.
The casino talked about it at one time. So it's been one of those things that's off and on. And it, I think there's probably time they're very popular. And I think that they serve food and they make a signature type beer that goes with it.
Wonderful. And you mentioned we're getting a lot of suggestions from the populace.
Yeah, we had great public input. We put out a survey on Facebook. We had really good participation, over 300 responses. And, there was a lot of reoccurring themes in those responses, and the things that we had a lot of mentions were definitely things that ended up on this list. And so we're using this priority list to do some marketing specifically into the economic development and commercial real estate community to queue up new leads in these areas.
That's always exciting, Mayor.
It is, and one of the things I brought up were the marijuana dispensers, and people say, why don't we get one? Well, they come to you.
Yeah.
And they pick a location, and they have certain criteria that they're looking for. And now the governor's going to open up a new series of, I think, 180 potential licenses. So that may change the dynamic a little bit.
There's a lot of rules and regulations to that, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially when it started.
Exactly, yeah. And it, and it's one of those things that's it's kind of sensitive for some people, and it's got to be. There are distance requirements for them, and you can't have more than a couple within a certain distance of each other. So those are the kind of rules and the guidelines that we have to follow.
Exciting times, aren't they?
It is. But, this is an exciting new industry in our state, and we know that these are foot traffic generating businesses. And we feel that will be very beneficial for helping drive foot traffic downtown.
They've been successful in other towns.
Absolutely, yeah. And one of the things, as a city and a liquor commission, we started to talk again about the video gaming, and we put a cap on that a couple of years ago on the number of units. But I brought it up to the council, to the liquor commission, that I think we have to open those back up because it's starting actually to hold back development. And restaurants come in, they would like to have that as part of an addition to their income. So those are the kind of things that you do to help spur development a little bit, and we'll work hard to do that.
Speaking of restaurants, not getting off your list, but a lot of activity for restaurants, a lot of outside seating now when you see the restaurants in downtown. Exciting to see.
It is really exciting, and I think it's one of those innovations that, COVID has pushed in the right direction. To the mayor's point, a lot of businesses are innovating and doing new things. This is one of those things that has really become mainstream as a result of the pandemic, and it's really great to see businesses, kind of going forward and doing these enhanced outdoor dining spaces. So, we had a lot of meetings and conversations with businesses this summer to help them, set up their plan and get prepared and get everything, approved and whatnot to do that. And, it's going really well.
It's making the best of the difficult situations.
It is, and I think, we learned a number of things from the recent year and a half we spent in isolation, and some things that people didn't think were popular are popular. And, I think carryouts, for some of the businesses that never had a big carry-out business, now it's something that they might be doing. So it's very popular to do things like that.
We wanted to mention, we were going to have a story about, we're Lead the League in Barbers. We wanted to mention that. There are great barber shops everywhere.
The wonderful new barber
So
shop.
we always think we are the king of barber shops, Mayor.
There you go. And then I went and got my hair cut. So that
What did that take, 8 seconds?
it does, yeah.
So
I always ask for a discount. He always tells me the same thing. It takes me longer to find yours than others.
Oh, Mayor, we should take our camera next time we have a haircut. Okay?
Oh, no. I wouldn't do that.
But we do have lots of barbers. We're very viable with that, aren't we? Downtown and everywhere.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of different great concepts that the barbershops have, and the clientele really appreciates that sort of personalized relationship with their barbers.
That's right.
And these are very vibrant, lively businesses where there's a lot of people coming and going, and those people also need to eat and have a beverage and stop and do other things.
Right.
So it adds to that sort of overall foot traffic that everybody's trying to capture downtown.
It's great. You might be a challenge, but it's
I would be a challenge. And I think it's important for us to talk briefly about the change in the downtown over the last 20 years.
Yes.
And it's gone from being a commercial and a business and office center to being residential. And when you make that transition, that's why you start to need grocery stores. That was never something that was needed down there, essentially, at one time, because it had that many people living down there. But now when you have that kind of foot traffic and you have that type of permanent residences down there, you have to add a lot of things and make life more livable for people.
Folks would love just to walk to that, wouldn't they?
Sure. Well, and it enhances it being a walkable environment. We think about, how can we limit the need for people to get in their car and go somewhere else to do these essential items, and especially if people are living downtown, how do we keep them downtown? The pandemic accelerated a lot of trends, and one of the trends that it accelerated is people wanting walkable environments, especially with, we're aware that there's a lot of people moving out of the city of Chicago coming to places like this because we can offer a walkable environment. So how can we make that even better experience for people? And that's, things that we're considering as we're looking for new businesses.
Speaking of walkable environment, the downtown farmers market has been wonderful this year. It continues until October, and that's a walkable environment.
It is. Every Friday from 3 to 7. We brought back Sip and Shop this year, which was really exciting. We also brought back live entertainment. So we've got great small local bands every week. And people are enjoying kicking their weekend off with us on Fridays, averaging a little over 1,000 people a week.
Oh, that's great.
And feedback's been really good. So from the businesses and the public.
Second Friday in October, you're going to sing, I was told.
Is that right?
That's your entertainment that day.
I'll have my people call your people.
Okay, you do that.
It's a wonderful venue. We've been there many times.
All right. Give people a chance to get out of town.
As long as you got the
We'll give you
music
top
behind it.
billing, Mayor Captain.
Captain's king. Well, anything else, Mayor?
No, I think, Jeff, it's really, downtown is, again, we're all in transition, we're all learning. And after the COVID, I think businesses, I meet with business leaders, and we're all trying to grope a little bit as to what's going to stick around and what's going to change and what's going to be good in the future. And we're talking about people even going back to church, things like that. Are they going to do that? And I think that's going to be the challenge for Jennifer in the downtown, and the challenge for the city of Elgin.
Well said. Congratulations on your great work.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Mayor, warm up your voice for October.
Okay, we'll be ready.
That's going to be our segment here as we talk with you on this August edition with Mayor David Captain and Jennifer Fukawa. We're excited tonight. We're at the Elgin Sports Complex. We get ready for the BMX track. And Chris, what's your last name?
Beltramini.
And what's your title?
I am just another racer and patron of the track. I used to be the assistant track operator here.
But you know everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
It's a standard night here as we talk. What's going to happen tonight?
So this is Tuesday night racing. We have racing on Saturday mornings, Thursday evening practice, and Tuesday night racing. So tonight we're going to have everybody go through the registration process, which requires you to be a member of USA BMX. From there, we go to registration. We get some practice laps in. Then we have a couple of announcements, and then we get everybody up top of the hill, staged up, and get ready to race.
All right, even our own Jeremy Hayes, I think, is going to don.
All right.
Yeah, he's right there. You're going to tell us how we register in a minute, but tonight, what's the age groups and the classifications we see?
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a big variance. We have it from mild to wild here. We have people that are 3 years old and younger on the Strider bikes with no pedals, and they just use their little legs to keep going, all the way up to 50 and over, riding small wheel bikes, big wheel bikes. So you definitely get a variance. Yeah, I'm gonna say
that's what I need.
Come on.
Still here at the Sports Complex, and we're right here with Mr. Goodwin, Chris Goodwin. Your entire family's here tonight, aren't they?
Yes, that's correct.
You got the kids and you. Now, again, right here for BMX, you are very heavily involved. In fact, you're just 3 points away from what?
I am 3 wins away from getting promoted up to the intermediate class.
A proud moment. Can we be here for that?
Yeah.
Will that happen tonight?
Won't happen tonight, but hopefully by next week I'll have that.
The entire family's involved with this, and it's got to be great joy to you.
It is. It's a great family activity. It gives us a lot of time to get out here. And, one of the great things about this place is that it's 100% volunteer. So everything that you see, all the people out here, they are 100% here just on volunteer basis. So, if anybody out there, if you're feeling interested and you want to volunteer your time and are interested in BMX, we would love to have you out here.
Season's through into October, and we're here on a Tuesday night. What's the whole week schedule?
Yep, Tuesdays are races, and then Saturdays are races as well, so we're here and ready.
So just come on out and volunteer, bring the family, and get ready to move up into that category. Is that right?
That's correct.
How long have you been doing this, all your life?
No, actually, just started this year, so
really?
Yeah.
You're pretty pleased. Well, already 7 wins, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's correct. It was I guess I'm a pretty quick learner.
Well, congratulations. It's great for the kids, isn't it?
It is. My son's been doing quite well himself. He's almost ready to bump up to intermediate as well. So he's quite the speedy guy out there.
The Goodwin race is on right now, dad or son. Congratulations for this.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Chris Goodwin, we wish him well.
I guess I want to thank everybody who had anything to do with this event today, because I guess but I do want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank everyone that showed up and took time out of their lives to come here today to honor me. This, without a doubt, is the greatest honor I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
Amiguitos, buenos días, ¿cómo están? Les quiero dejarles saber que estamos hoy un día de ciclaje, como ven de aquí mis compañeros, que son Night Riders. Tenemos un gran día que es puro ciclismo, hay carreras ahora, pero quiero platicarles un poquito porque tenemos unas personas que han sido una inspiración y quiero decirles un poquito porque tenemos un grupo que se llaman Night Riders. En sí, quiero decirles cómo empezó. Lucy, Nancy, platícanos, ¿cómo empezó este grupo?
El año pasado, en el 2020 con COVID, todos nosotros no teníamos ninguna salida.
Era un desafío, ¿no?
Era horrible, todos los gimnasios estaban cerrados, no podías salir de tu casa, todos teníamos temor. Y un grupo de amigos nos empezamos a reunir a hacer ciclismo. Dijimos, bueno, si estamos en nuestras bicis, si estamos a 6 pies de distante, podemos estar bien.
Se puede, ¿verdad?
Se puede, sí. Y es que necesitábamos esa energía. Y todos mis amigos nos empezamos a reunir. El amigo trajo al amigo, el amigo trajo al amigo.
Lucy, también andabas diciendo a una persona y se va regando, ¿no?
Sí, así fue.
Y ahorita somos 175 Night Riders.
Es un montón.
Sí, es un grupo de energía alta, todos nos inspiramos, aprendemos uno de cada uno. Unos saben hacer cosas de bici, otros saben
solamente es biciclar, dinos qué más es.
Es amistad, es aventuras, y ahorita ya todos estamos aprendiendo uno de a uno, y ya hay muchos que estamos en el equipo haciendo triatlones. Solo no más ciclismo.
Sí, aquí tenemos un Ironman.
No, bueno, vamos a clarificar, soy medio Ironman.
Es completamente de todos modos.
Bueno, y gracias al grupo me entrenaron, me enseñaron bastantes cosas que no sabía. Más que todo comparten la experiencia, todo lo que ellos saben comparten. Y es bueno porque una hermandad, ¿no? No nada más hermandad, somos más saludable
nos motivamos.
Los divertimos, nos motivamos, y más que todo es una amistad que se...
Compañerismo, que creo que es muy importante, ¿no?
Sí, mucho.
Y otra cosa, que tenemos una persona súper impresionante, de por sí él ha sido un Ironman, pero dinos un poquito de la gira que acabas de experimentar, porque realmente ha sido que nos dejaste todos con una wow en sí, para decir algo que no cualquier persona puede hacer.
Bueno, fue un desafío que se me invitó a hacer, fue el gran desafío al norte, que consiste en 4,000 kilómetros de distancia.
¿Dónde?
De Pachuca, México, hacia Canadá, de Canadá hasta Harrison Park. Se oye mejor en kilómetros, pues son 4,000, pero nada más fueron 2,780 millas.
Casi nada más. En un mes.
Pero lo que se trató de hacer con esta vuelta fue promocionar la conciencia de la depresión, el alcoholismo y la drogadicción entre todo el mundo, porque ya con el COVID y de por sí con problemas personales, mucha gente estaba pasando por malos momentos. Yo tengo 63 años, fui soldado de aquí.
Gracias por eso, bravo.
Y salí con unos problemas un poquito medio psicológicos, pero con el ejercicio y con todo esto. El apoyo. Aquí soy parte de un equipo fabuloso. Y quiero promocionarles a la gente. Tengo 63 años de edad, aunque parece que tengo 62. Pero tengo una rodilla de fierro. Estoy balaceado, cuchillado y... Pero quiero decirle a la gente que sí se puede, o sea que, y toda esa gente que está aquí, todos tienen una trascendencia atlética fabulosa. Aprendemos el uno del otro porque somos Night Riders.
Muchas gracias, y realmente quiero también presentarles otra mujer que la verdad es una inspiración. Dinos un poquito de todo lo que has hecho.
Pues he hecho un montón de cosas.
Nada más lo que se puede decir.
La verdad, lo fuerte es el ciclismo. Empecé haciendo triatlones, pero me dedico mucho a hacer grava, y he hecho una de las carreras más difíciles que he hecho, es una carrera de grava que se llama Dirty Kansas, que son 206 millas en grava, que se tienen que hacer contratiempo y con self-support. La verdad que es una cosa muy diferente, y todos, como digo, muy buen compañerismo, y igual como hay subidas, hay bajadas, y también hay golpes en la vida.
Casi nada, viene todavía en mayugada, se cayó, pero la verdad le sigue y no para.
Sí, tenemos que aprender a ser fuertes, y eso la verdad es lo único que uno agarra de este deporte, ser fuerte.
Y la verdad quiero decirles, aquí tenemos varias Iron Girls en Ironman, en sí que se motivan, todos están apoyándose. Si quieres hacer ciclaje, correr, nadar, ciclar, aquí tenemos un buen grupo, en sí tenemos uno de nuestros chicos que está haciendo carreras. Por eso andan echándole porras, uno de los muchachos están corriendo. Si al caso quieren acompañarnos, ¿somos quién? ¡Night Riders! Y así tenemos allá atrás el coach que levanta la mano por lo menos.
Coach. What a fun ride today. A day off, un día de descanso, pero llegamos todos a rodar. Buen tiempo con la familia.
Él es el coach, él hace Iron, él es el que entrena un montón de todo el mundo. En sí, hoy acabamos de terminar unos 20 millas para empezar. Muchas gracias a todos y espero que nos lleguen a acompañar. Hasta luego. Bye, everybody.
For more information, please visit cityofelgin.org. Para más información, por favor visite nuestra página cityofelgin.org. Don't forget, for city services, call 311. Call, click, connect. Para servicios de la ciudad, no olvide llamar 311, llamar, conectar y textear.